Visit to see our troops in the Middle East for the Operation Thriller USO tour. What was that like?
So there I was, like, you know, like John Wayne or Bob Hope, this beauty. It was one of the transforming experiences of my life. The USO brought over 5 thriller writers to meet the troops. So it was me, Michael Connolly, Brad Meltzer, Kathleen Antrim, Andy Hart, and they brought us from one base to the other in, I don't know if I'm allowed to say all these places, but in Kuwait, Qatar, which is Qatar, that's how they pronounce it, Qatar, Oman, Turkey. So something like 8 or 10 different bases. And, you know, I came away with completely moved by the people who do this. I mean, it really brought tears to my eyes a number of times. The sacrifices of these kids, and they're kids. You know, they're like 18 or 19 or something. They look like kids. You know, a lot of them have, you know, they're married and they have a baby, and they've never met the baby. Or, you know, they're planning to go back and meet the baby for the first time. Or their families are there. Or the families move with them as they get older. They're sacrificing all the time. And there is such a feeling of, well, here's what surprised me about it in terms of the military. You know, you always hear that the higher you go up in the military hierarchy, the kind of more aggressive and assholic the person is. You know, they can rely on just orders and discipline, right? Command, fear. It doesn't work that way anymore, it can't, because it's a volunteer army. And they don't want to lose people. So the colonels, even in some cases brigadier generals who run these bases, are actually all very charismatic leaders. They really are all about exhorting people and inspiring people. And they're all, as far as I can tell, also, they're all really well liked. So they command by virtue of them knowing something more than the others, them having good judgment. But these people, so we were taken into a Black Hawk helicopter. At one point, we were taken into a C-17, which is a huge cargo plane, and I put on the fire suit. So if there's a fire in an aircraft, you wear this. You look like, you know, Neil Armstrong's astronaut suit, but it's got Nomex fire retardant, and it's got a scuba kind of thing for breathing, and you can withstand 2,000-degree temperatures, but only for about 30 seconds. And when you go into a fire, you have to sort of clamber along the ground because that's where it's coolest. So it really is. So I got to wear this thing, and I got out of it, you know, 20 minutes later, just sopping in sweat.